Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be doing some cleaning today. We're going to be checking some things off our monthly cleaning list and really just getting my home nice and clean and ready for the week. Let's get right into today's video. So we're going to be doing some cleaning in the living room today and really getting it nice and clean and back in order. So each day I like to tackle a room in my home. It just makes it really easy at keeping my house clean and also just like not having to clean your entire house in one day, which is what I used to do. So we're going to be tackling the living room, and I also like to add in a deep cleaning task as well. And each week I'll kind of do something. So that way I'm not having to deep clean the living room every single time I clean it. So today, the deep cleaning task that we're going to be tackling is vacuuming underneath the couch, mopping, and also vacuuming and mopping underneath our area rug. There was so much dust underneath this couch and crumbs, so it definitely was needed. I also have this little container. I have a couple of these, one that stays underneath my sink that I use to wash my fruit, and then this one stays in my cleaning caddy, and it's just baking soda. And I also put about like 25 to 30 drops of your favorite essential oil. This one was lemon, so I sprinkled that on my couch and it just made it smell so fresh. It is deodorizing the couch, and we're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes and then we're going to vacuum it up. But while it's sitting, we're gonna be working on these floors. I wanted to vacuum up all of those crumbs and also mop this area as well. If it has been some time since you vacuumed underneath your rugs, here's your sign to get it done. It definitely needed it. It gets really dusty under your rug. You'll be surprised how much dust collects under there. This is something that I try to do on a monthly basis, so it wasn't too bad, but there definitely was a time where I let a few months get ahead of me and it was really bad under there. There's so much dust that just gets collected. So lift it up, vacuum it, and we're also going to be mopping underneath it as well. It is such a huge rug that I had to do one side at a time. If you are having a hard time with keeping up with your household chores and feel like it's just a never-ending list, I'm always talking to you guys about my cleaning checklist. I hadn't had one for years, and I created mine last year, and it has been so helpful. And every day I just do a cleaning task, and I know some people like to do it by like whatever needs to be clean, like one day is going to be windows and the next day is going to be baseboards, but I find it easier for my house to do it by room. So I did the kitchen yesterday, and today is like the living dining room area, and then the next day could be my master bedroom. So that way you're not overwhelmed and you're just tackling those things that need to get done, and you're not having to be forced to clean everything in one single day. And then another thing that is really helpful as well is adding like one or two things that you need to do in your deep cleaning routine. Like cleaning underneath this rug is not something that has to be done every single week. So I love adding just like one deep cleaning task or even two works really well. So you can get those things done and you're not having to have a day of just doing all deep cleaning. You can kind of do your surface cleaning and a little bit of deep cleaning tasks. Is nice and fresh underneath and on top. One thing that I should have done was add the baking soda to the rug and let that sit and vacuum it up, but we didn't get to do that today, so I'll have to do that the next time. But I wanted to go ahead and vacuum up the baking soda that we had sitting on the couch. It smelled nice and fresh like lemons. And our couch snaps together in like one big piece, so that way the pieces don't move around. However, I hate snapping it together because it is extremely hard to unsnap it. And I love being able to push it back and forth easily whenever I need to clean under it. So I don't even waste my time snapping it together. It pretty much stays in place since it is on like halfway on the area rug. We did have some little lumps in the rug, but I did the best I could moving that coffee table. It was really heavy, you guys. But now we're just gonna get into some of our weekly tasks that I need to tackle. We need to wipe down all of the surfaces. I want to give you guys a little motivation this week to get up and get going. It is time to do the things that God has called you to do. I know we live in a digital world and we are on our phones so much. We are scrolling on Instagram, on TikTok, we're on YouTube, which I think all of those things are great in moderation. But we have gotten so caught up with spending hours on our phones, hours consuming TV, hours doing things that do not matter. And I want to challenge you this week to start using your time wisely. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It really is just how are we using our time? A lot of us are sleeping in longer than we need to. We're staying on our phones longer than we need to. We're wasting time watching shows that bring no value to our lives. And that can be time spent doing the things that God has called us to do. I remember when I was a full-time teacher, I dreamed to be able to do YouTube full-time. I dreamed to be able to make my own schedule. And at this moment in time, I was working as a full-time second grade teacher and I was doing YouTube on the side when I really got serious about my dreams and said, I'm going to have to figure out my time. I do not have time to waste. I would come home after working a full day and make content. It says in the Bible that faith without works is dead. So that may mean there's going to be things that you have to give up to be able to get to your dreams. When I really looked at my schedule, I was wasting so much time on things that didn't matter. Watching TV, scrolling on my phone, hanging out with friends all of the time. You don't have to give it up completely, but you do need to be willing to give up some things to get you to where you want to go in life. And it is time for you to walk in purpose and do the things that God has told you to do. Whatever is burning in your heart, that is most likely something that God has put in your heart for you to do, and it is time to act on it. We cannot expect our dreams to happen if we do not get moving. I'm so happy that we were able to tackle some of those deep cleaning tasks that I had on my list, like vacuuming and mopping underneath the couch, the rugs. And I also wanted to clean out that little buffet, so I'm glad that we were able to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video and spending the time with me. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys. And I just wanted to show my appreciation this week by buying 5 of you guys coffee. So leave your Venmo down below and I'm going to pick 5 of you guys randomly to buy a coffee for. I love you guys so much. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I will be seeing you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye.